I'm telling you, you're going to love this guy. Rich Feller is his name, Dr. Rich Feller. Very humble. He's like, call me Rich, right? I love that about him. Rich Feller is committed to helping people find their voice during career transitions.
You've been sitting a while, so I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Would you all please follow my directions? Would you all please now stand up as tall as you can and touch the ceiling? Put your hands right up, please, if you will. Great. Straight up, if you will. Touch it. And I promise, while I would love to, I will not sell this picture because it's a great one. So thank you very much. But let me ask you to sit down now and answer this question. What did I ask you to do? Stand and put your hands up straight. But some of you were doing this. Why were you doing that? Because I was doing it. Because here's the one-liner. It's more important what we do than what we say. And Sandra's talked about action over and over again, and that's what this is about. When you take your next step, it's more important what you do than what you say. Would you all please take your nose and your hand and put it together. Put your hand right here. Now, when you look at that, you're seeing a workplace from your own experience and your past story, and we're hoping we're going to pull that hand away so you see more of what the workplace looks like to give you more abundance and more opportunities. Because see, I live my world often in this story, and the more I learn, the more I go to conferences like this, the more I learn about the new workplace. Because the new workplace, to me, requires to understand what this notion of VUCA role hidden nose means. Because VUCA is really telling to us we live in a VUCA world where there's tremendous volatility, great uncertainty, amazing complexity, and more than anything else, this whole notion of ambiguity. And lastly, I'd like you to think about adopting this notion of a life reimagined mindset. We grew up with this idea that here's how you do things in a linear fashion, and do all the right things, get the right courses, get the right degrees, meet the right person, live in the right zip code, get the right house, marry the right person. Well, I'm a psychotherapist, and most people tell me that's not how it is. That a better metaphor is really this notion of this is really what a career looks like. It's constantly juggling our life because, you know what, I've heard people actually get divorced in America. I've heard we send kids to college and they come back. And I've heard that we lose our job not because we're not capable, it's because the economy changed and no one helped us be prepared for that adjustment. So I would ask you to think about your career is really juggling this slinky, and how do you make that happen? And what's wonderful about that is this whole notion of going from the linear mindset to this notion of dynamic resilience and recovery is exactly where Life Reimagined honors and respects who's in the audience. And they've developed 6 practices to help give you a model that allows you to navigate your life throughout your life with a sense of confidence and building on community that you have found here in this sisterhood that is just simply remarkable.